Okay, hi everyone. For those of you who don't know, if you missed the live meditation, it is still on YouTube and that it is also uploaded to our website. So if you go to the website and go to the videos and articles page section, there's a videos tab under that, and all of our brain hacks and meditations go there. So tonight, I am sticking with a theme. I've had a theme all week in the Brain Hacks. We've been talking about fear and the primal fear response versus the advanced, when we get more into the more advanced functions of our brain and we don't have a fear reaction anymore. When we can get into that brain function, our reaction to things like what's going on right now becomes innovation. That's that not panic response. And what I wanted to do was give us a fear release meditation. So this is a really good meditation. I have been talking to a lot of people this week that some of them are doing okay overall, but then they have these fearful moments, these stressful moments, where things catch up with them, especially here in the Salt Lake Valley, where we're getting earthquakes on top of this social distancing. So we're already alone. We're feeling separate from our tribe. We're feeling threatened. And then the earth starts shaking. So it can kind of build up. And sometimes we can trigger even when we're a person that's doesn't trigger very easily otherwise. So what I wanted to do was create an opportunity for you to have a meditation that you can go back to anytime you're feeling stressed, if you get triggered, if you want something while going to sleep at night, all of these different opportunities, you can go ahead and be able to listen to something that will help you shed that fear and almost dig in and move again in a peaceful, centered way. So that is our meditation tonight, and there's not a lot more that I need to explain about it. So what I want to do now is I want to just dig in to that meditation. This is a meditation some of you will recognize, but there's a piece of it that I used to do in the past that I haven't done in a while. So I want to add that to what we're doing today. So I'm going to invite everyone just to relax, just to allow yourself to melt into this moment. To take a breath or two deep into your belly. Really connecting with yourself again. Maybe you've had a busy day, or you've had a lot to worry about. Maybe the fear was just too much today, or maybe the responsibilities, navigating everything that's going on right now. Even if you feel like today's been an okay day, there's always an opportunity to release. So I just invite you to take a deep breath and just be in this moment right now. And now I invite you to imagine yourself in nature, walking on a trail. You don't have to visually see the trail. You might feel rocks grinding beneath your feet, or just have the idea of a trail. You might hear the sounds of nature around you, or feel a cool breeze across your skin. However you connect with it, just have the idea of being on a path in nature in your mind. And notice that that path is leading toward a pool. And I want you to come up to stand at the edge of the pool. And as you're at the edge of the pool, what I want you to connect with is, whether you visually see it or you just get the idea of it or sense it, that there is this pool is filled with all of your fears. So whether it's fears about the virus, or if you're feeling a strain on your financial situation or your relationships, if you're feeling the stress of the people around you, maybe you're trying to stay calm, but maybe the people around you are stressed. Maybe it's not related to the virus at all. Maybe you have other things going on in your life. Things that you wish weren't happening. Things that create fear. Anything that connects to fear at all. And you don't have to connect to any one thing in the pool. Just be aware it's all there, floating around. Every fear you have, even the fears you're not consciously aware of, are floating in this pool. Now, what I'd like you to do is to step into the pool, and maybe an anxious thought or feeling, to think of stepping in to this place where all your fears are. But you're already in it every day. We sit bathed in our fears all the time. So just in this moment, allow yourself to step into the pool. Notice the temperature and the texture of the water. Notice how it feels emotionally to think of being in this water, this place that's full of all your fear. If you thought of your amygdala as a being, as a conscious, existing life form, this would be its experience every day. Being sensitive and aware of anything that might be a threat. Allow yourself to continue into the pool until you go all the way to the very center of the pool at the very bottom. If you're worried about being underwater, don't worry, you're in a meditation. If you have a fear of water, just open your eyes occasionally, check in with the room around you, and then go back into the pool. Close your eyes again. Just feel that experience of being submerged, of being immersed in your fear. Just be aware of it. And now pull out of your body that's in the pool and imagine that you're a stranger walking up to this pool. You don't know the person at the bottom of the pool. You don't know why they have these fears, but you see them at the bottom of the pool, surrounded by all their fears. You can see the fears. You can see what the fears are, and you can see them surrounded, sitting at the bottom of this pool. What do you want to tell them? What would you like them to know? What would you say to that person? I'm going to give you a moment here just to write down what you would tell that person. And now reconnect again with where you are at the bottom of this pool. You don't know the strangers there. You don't know their words of advice. You're just sitting saturated in the experience of this fear. And as you look down, you notice there's a plug on the bottom of the pool. Allow yourself to open that plug and notice how the water and the fears with it start to drain down the plug or down the drain. Everything starts to pour through this hole. You're not worried about where it goes. Might be going to the core of the earth to be cleansed. Just allowing everything that's in that pool to pour down that drain. And then as the water is pouring down the drain, if anything ever blocks its way or it seems clogged, just know that clog frees itself, or you can reach down and make sure the drain is open so that everything can go out. Nothing will stop this fear from draining away. And now you notice as you're at the bottom of this pool, watching all the water, all the fear draining through this hole, you turn to look up and you notice, again, you may feel it, or it may be something you see or hear. But gathering clouds appear in the sky. The clouds get thicker and darker. And then the point comes where you feel that first drop of rain. And then you might feel another and another, until what was a few drops becomes a downpour. And as the downpour washes over you, you feel it washing from you the last of any fear, saturating your skin, all the way into every cell, into your bones, into every crevice, every neuron, every single there. It penetrates your entire being. If anyone out there is sick, suffering any sickness, you can feel it moving to that place in your body that has been sick and washing away the fear that created that illness. We know that fear affects the histamines in the body, and this is what causes illness. So we allow this rain to wash it away. It washes any residue from the pool around us. If there's any area that needs cleansing, the water is washing it away. And you can help too if you want. You can rub the debris from your skin or from the rocks in the pool or whatever comes to you. Just allowing everything to be cleansed by this gift pouring from the sky. Pay close attention to any parts of your body where you're not getting a clear sensation of the water. Allowing it, giving it permission to transform your existence. And then as you feel cleansed, if any of you need more time, you can take that, you can pause the video and take that time now, or you can come back to this meditation as many times as you want. But as you feel ready, I want you to take the plug in your hand and I want you to let that rain wash that plug clean. Wash the last of any fear, any pain, any loss, any illness, pouring down that drain. And then as that happens, I want you to replace the plug. Put the plug back in the drain. And allow that rainwater to fill the pool again. Notice the water as the pool fills. Is it clear or does it have color? What is your experience of the water? Do you see it? Or do you physically feel it? Do you feel the temperature and the texture? Or is it the idea of being free of fear? How do you experience this pool as it begins to fill again? Just connect to the feeling of it. Until the pool is full again. And now what I'm going to leave you with for writing tonight is this. Whether you're still sitting in the center of the pool at the bottom or floating on its surface, notice that the clouds part and the sun or a blanket of stars or the waning light, whatever time of day it is for you, whatever season, be in this water and describe the experience here. Describe what it feels like to be in the water, and then describe who you are in this space. How does it feel to you to be in this space? What is your experience of yourself here? Are you different here than you are in your day-to-day life? If so, describe how. Or are you finding yourself again beyond the stress you've experienced? Just spend some time in the water, connecting with yourself, connecting with how it feels to be in this water that is free of any fear. And again, you can do this meditation as many times as you like. Anytime you need to relax or let go of something, this is a really good place to do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you for the night. And I hope everyone has a brilliant experience in their water. And that you have a peaceful, joyful evening.